So given the assumptions that we made, let's consider what the individual is going to do and how they're going to choose the amount of precaution to take in order to maximize their utility. So we could write the expected utility of this individual is equal to the probability that an accident will take place as a function of precaution that is undertaken times the utility when there is an accident plus 1 minus the probability of the accident as a function of precaution times the utility that one gets if there's no accident less the cost to take precaution. So that is the individual's expected utility function. And we want to know is we want to maximize the expected utility by choosing the optimal amount of precaution. So to do that, we take the partial derivative of the expected utility with respect to s. And so that will give us pi prime of s times the utility when there's an accident minus pi prime of s, the utility when there's no accident, minus v prime of s. And we set that equal to 0. So once we get that, we can then rewrite this equation by bringing the v prime to the other side. So v prime of s is equal to pi prime as a function of s, utility of accident, minus pi prime of s, utility of no accident. We can factor out a negative pi prime. So v prime of s is equal to a negative pi prime of s times un, the utility of no accident, minus utility of the accident. We flip those because we subtracted out a negative pi. And then this is one of the end results, is the way that we can interpret this equation. This right here is the marginal cost of precaution. How much does it cost for each additional unit of precaution? This side over here is going to be the marginal benefit of precaution. So an individual choose the amount S, or the amount of precaution to take, such that the marginal cost equals the marginal benefit.